Hey, what's up, comic fans? Mr. Q Comics back with some more show and tell. Decided to change up the format a bit and jump in front of the camera for this haul. I've got a stack of books that's highlights from pickups I've had over the past few months, stuff from a local dealer I buy from, stuff from antique shops, and some new shops I hit up while I was on the road for work. So before we dive into the books, guys, if you're a fan of haul videos, do me a favor, go down below, hit the like button, hit subscribe. Let me know what you think about these pickups. All right, we're going to start off with some books I got from a local dealer. It's a guy I buy from all the time. I always bundle stuff up. I'm usually buying a stack of books, and he gives me just great pricing. His pricing can be a bit sporadic. He prices off the price guide, which is hit or miss. If you ever buy from any shop or dealer who's pretty much exclusively pricing off the price guide, you'll know sometimes books are crazy high, but there's also some crazy deals in there. So got some cool Bronze Age books to start. We've got Inhumans #1. I don't believe I've ever had a copy of this. This is Gil Kane. I believe it's Gil Kane from 1975. Probably mid-grade copy, fine, very fine range. Nothing he has is usually too super high grade. I think it worked out to about 15 bucks, sorry, about like 12 bucks when I bundled it up. A couple of great Detective Comics covers. This is 476. This is The Sign of the Joker. This is Marshall Rogers on this cover from 1978. Again, mid-grade. This worked out to, again, about 16 bucks on that one. And then the big one, this is a really pricey book. When it's in high grade, we've got 475 as well, The Laughing Fish Story. This one, wow, I looked up 9/8 on this. Going for around $1,000 still, even in this down market. I mean, I looked this up probably a couple weeks ago, but really surprised to see this goes for that much. I mean, it's an awesome cover, but this was probably about 40 bucks. And it's, again, probably in the fine, very fine range. So really happy to have that for the PC. I had a copy, but it was in really, really rough shape. Water damage, probably in the good range. Something I got years ago for like 10 bucks or something. So really nice upgrade on that. And then we've got a classic Iron Man cover from the Bronze Age, issue number 128. This is, of course, that classic Demon in the Bottle cover. This is Bob Layton from 1979. Decent copy, probably in the VF range, and this worked out to, again, like 40, 45 bucks. So nice pickup there. Always grab this when I find it affordably. It's just a classic Bronze Age cover. Awesome. Great stuff. All right, next we've got a few Golden Age books I had never seen before. I came across these at my local antique shop. I've mentioned this before. I go in there. There's an older gentleman who has a case. He sells jewelry, and he puts in comics. And I feel like he's just unloading all of this stuff he's collected personally over the years via this antique store. He won't show you other books. It's just whatever he puts in the case is there, and that's how he's going to do it. So yeah, I've tried to talk to him before and see what else he has, but he just wants to come in every week and put stuff in, so you just got to check back frequently. So I went in on a weekend, and he happened to have these books in there that I had not seen before. This is a Golden Age series called Prison Break. We've got issue number, let me see. Here we go. Number 4 to start here. And these are all decent shape. This is an Everett Kinsler cover on this one. And this is probably around good, very good. I couldn't find out who this artist was. This is a very cool painted cover. I think I saw Night Tiger Comics showing this off on Instagram like the day after I found this in the antique shop. But it's issue number 3. Very cool painted cover. Again, I don't know who did this, but really just beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork there. And the reason I grabbed this, the whole run, I instantly recognized this issue number 1 was a Wally Wood cover. Just great art. I think Wally Wood did issue 2 as well. I can't remember. He didn't have 2 in there. He just had 1, 3, and 4. So I don't know if someone happened to come in and grab issue 2 or he just never had it. No idea. So price-wise, this was the most expensive one. This is like 130 bucks, something like that. The other ones were, both about 60 bucks. But I thought, pretty good pickups. I didn't know a lot about these, but I love the Wally Wood art. I looked them up quickly. Seemed like I got a pretty good deal on them. This one's probably in the good, very good range. Issue 3 probably a little bit better. But yeah, pretty happy with those pickups there. All right, next, a few books I grabbed from a shop called, this is Summit Comics and Games in Lansing, Michigan. I can't remember why I was in Lansing. think I had to visit a customer on my way to Chicago or something for a meeting. So I was able to hit this place up, I think in transit when I had a little bit of extra time, picked up some more Golden Age stuff. I do love hitting up some of these obscure local shops, smaller shops, because occasionally I will find Golden Age in there. And it seems like the local collectors, typically I'm not running into a lot of competition, I guess, for Golden Age. And I'll find it priced, what I consider relatively affordable to what I see online. So this shop had 3 Golden Age books I grabbed. First, we will start with Incredible Science Fiction number. What number is this? This is 33. I was missing this. There's 4 issues of this. I was missing 33. This is also a Wallywood cover. Really rough shape, I believe, on this one. Probably good range, but it was only $50. And this is a retitling of Weird Science Fantasy. Obviously, it's after the establishment of the Comic Code, when they obviously had to change up a lot of the material at EC Comics. So very cool. Happy to find that and complete the 4-issue set. Next, I got a copy of Weird Fantasy number 11. This is Feldstein on the cover. Not my favorite, but they're always kind of the cool sci-fi covers. I usually prefer for EC the Jack Davis artwork is always my favorite, but still very cool to walk into a shop and find these just kind of hanging out. This one was about $100, and again, in the good range, but really nice pickup on that. And last, another Feldstein cover. This is Weird Science Fantasy number 28. Towards the end of the series, I forget the issue, but series ends with that classic Frank Frazetta cover. I think that is issue 33 on this. I can't remember. Maybe it's 32. I'm not sure. But anyways, very cool finding Golden Age for cheap. This was, again, around $50. So very happy with that. Next, we've got a little eBay pickup. I didn't write this one down. I think I got this for $20 on eBay. This is just a second copy. I showed this off recently on a haul a few videos back. Awesome Dave Stevens cover. This is Jerry Iger's Sheena, Queen of the Jungle 3D. Look at that. This is a nice, sharp copy. I think it's a little better than the one I picked up recently that I paid a lot more for. I think I won this for like $21 shipped. So this is a gorgeous piece of artwork. I started watching that Dave Stevens documentary on Amazon Prime. So if you guys are fans of Dave Stevens, if you're not, even if you're new to Dave Stevens, highly recommend checking out that documentary. I had no idea how much other work he did doing things like storyboards for some of the classic 80s movies, advertisement work. So just really interesting to see, the commentary on Dave Stevens and the amount of detail and time he put into doing this work, and why it was how slow he was getting his work out, because he was such a perfectionist, and it obviously shows in pieces like this. So very happy to have another copy of this on the cheap. Gorgeous. One of my favorite Dave Stevens covers. Next, we'll go with more of a modern pinup style cover. This is a classic Art Germ cover. Batgirl number, what number is it? It's number 12. This is a sharp copy, probably around near mint range. I don't typically like to pay up for the modern artists. I love Art Germ. Adam Hughes, probably my favorite. Love Campbell as well, like most of us do, who collect the kind of good girl art stuff. This one's really nice, though. It's probably one of the more sought after. I don't think it's an incentive or anything like that, but this worked out to a little over $50. It's more than I wanted to pay, but I was bundling it at this local shop, fairly local. It's called Miller's Comics, Cards, and Collectibles, I think. It's down in Northampton, New Hampshire. So I was grabbing this, but I was also picking up this nice Silver Age key that I did not have. He had a copy of X-Men number 14, first appearance of the Sentinels. This is in pretty good shape. A lot of the stuff he had, I thought was a little bit high. I thought the Batgirl was a little high. I probably could have picked it up, a little bit cheaper on eBay if I was patient. But I always like to buy the stuff from local shops when I come across it. And this, I thought, was really affordable. He had this marked. I can't remember what he had it marked at, but it worked out to about $126 for this and $54 for the Batgirl when I bundled them up together. This is probably in the VG range, probably a 4, 5, which I was really happy with for that price. Market's cooled a bit, but I thought it was a great deal at the time I picked it up, and I don't think it's gone down much below that. And I think this was, I think it was a solid pickup. So really happy with that. Beautiful colors. Love the red background. Wanted that one for a while. All right, finally we've got 3 books I won on eBay from the same seller. I found them again. I was looking for Golden Age stuff. I came across these LB Cole covers. And he had a few other books that I wanted as well. So I was able to score this copy of Indian Warriors what number is this? Number 8. So this is a reprint. The original is put out by Star Publications in 1951. So this is the one from Accepted. So it's reprinted, same cover art, kind of that classic L.B. Cole. Tons of bright coloring. His art is just really phenomenal. This is rough. It's got some water staining on the top that you probably can't see. But I won this for about $73, something like that, when you bundled it all together. So real nice cover on that. And this one, I wasn't sure. He had it advertised as an L.B. Cole. I looked it up. The research I did says it is. It didn't look like it to me, but at least I didn't recognize it right away. But we've got Inside Crime number 3. I believe this is issue number 3, because this was initially a series called My Intimate Affair that went for 2 issues. Then it changed to Inside Crime. Again, beat up in the good range. It's got some spine splits, but L.B. Cole artwork. This only worked out to about $60, so I was happy to find that. I'd never seen it before. Don't typically chase the crime type of stuff, but L.B. Cole, $60. Nice pickup there. And finally, a Silver Age key I have not owned, been wanting to pick up for a while. Prices have obviously come down quite a bit, so I thought it was a good opportunity to grab this. Low-grade copy. I think it won it for about $260 with the other ones. We've got Tales of Suspense 57, first appearance of Hawkeye. Cooled, obviously, quite a bit with the downturn in the market, so I've been trying to, when I find really affordable copies of some of these keys I'm missing, pick them up now, but I'm kind of being a little more selective with what I'm buying lately, because of course everything's come down back to earth, which I think is ultimately a good thing. It was nice at the height seeing how some of these books, what they were selling for if you were unloading a lot of your stuff at the time, but seems like we're all kind of back to reality. So happy to finally pick that up for the PC. So that is it for the haul, guys. Let me know what you think about these books down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys soon.